Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from. My name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is the join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a story that keeps on giving and keeps on developing. So here is what we know so far. So yesterday, Edgar Lungu was at the game between Nkana and is it Power Dynamos or something like that? There was a game at the stadium that is Woodland Stadium. So pretty much everyone that is like a big person in the PF party that is on-sided with Edgar Lungu was at the stadium. So the demeanor that Edgar Lungu was depicting here, let me just read the caption that Chief Etari puts on this particular post. He says, what message are you portraying to the nation and the young ones with such postures in public and public property? I'm just asking, that's Chief Etari said. So pretty much the demeanor that the PF had at the stadium is one of those, like what Sampa has been having, like, like something big is about to happen in your favor. That's the one that we're depicting. The way Edgar Lungu was conducting himself, the people cheering for him. And it seems like this is what happened. And they had information, it seems. So here are the details of what has happened so far. So Speaker Nelly Mutti given 24 hours to reverse changes made in Parliament as they were made illegally. So that's the news currently happening. The Speaker has been given 24 hours by Makebi Zulu and advocates. Those are the lawyers for the PF. And then someone in the comment section asks, given by who? Is it true? And this is a welcome move. So pretty much when they announced this is one of the PF platforms, they announced this, they didn't give the details of what had happened, but later on they released the details of that. So Manuel Mamba, this is the former ambassador to South Africa and Ethiopia at some point under the PF regime. So he simply put up this. So a printout at the Registrar of Societies released by order of the court. So let me just expand this so that I can read the details and you can see what has happened so far. So people reacting to the same post say the date shows 2002. Anyway, let me read the letter first and then we can come back to that. So a Registrar of Societies released by the order of the court show that no changes have been made so far to the PF office bearers. Nelly Mutti given 24 hours to release the changes made in Parliament as they were made illegally. In view of the information, your action to acknowledge the letter from Mr. Morgan Ngona were in nullity and should be abandoned forthwith. This is Lusaka, 13th November 2023. Lawyer for the Patriotic Front has demanded that Speaker of the National Assembly, Ms. Nelly Mutti, reverses with immediately the changes she made to the leadership in Parliament. Makebi Zulu advocates stated that the action by the Speaker was extremely malicious and as no changes have been effected to the list of office bearers at the Registrar of Societies. By order of the High Court, the Registrar of Societies has released the current status of office bearers of the Patriotic Front as of today, 13th November 2023. The office bearers has not changed as per attached copy. So that's the list of office bearers that was above. And had you diligently and truthfully, had you been diligent and untruthful in your discharge of your duties, you would have disregarded the communication to you by Patriotic Front Party, who stated in no uncertain terms that there has been no change to the office bearers and that Mr. Morgan Ngona was not the Secretary General of the party. During the sitting of Parliament and subsequent communication, Ms. Mutti claimed that she conducted a search at the Registrar of Societies, which formed the basis for her changes at Parliament. In light of the official information at the Registrar of Societies, Ms. Mutti has been advised to abandon the changes she made and reverse them immediately as they were illegal and malicious. The lawyers have given her 24 hours to do so. On 1st November, Ms. Mutti replaced leader of the opposition, Honorable Brian Mundubire, with Mafinga MP Robert Chagwa, on the pretext that she had received a letter of instruction from Mr. Morgan Ngona, that's the Sampa's Secretary General. She had also replaced Stephen Kampiongo as opposition chief whip with Kantanshi MP Anthony Chanda Mumba. So that's so far. Pretty much this is the letter coming from Makebi Zulu, and he has given the speaker 24 hours because the letter that, the information that has been released by the Registrar of Societies simply state that Edgar Lungu is still on that list, not what has been fabricated earlier on. And to this, Sampa simply put up this post of Mbappe. So if you've been following the story, Sampa aligns himself to say he's Mbappe in this game of politics and stuff. So he simply put up that, and then when you go in the comment section, people are just simply asking, say, give details. You can't just post something like that when something big is happening unless he knows something. But anyway, before the day could close, another information, and now Chief Edgar reacted to this saying, now you are thinking, not those emotive reactions, Kanshimulomfefo Nganda. So he says, no, the PF is now listening to what he says, and they are now acting with brains. But he also asks them, but report Sampa to police for being a fraud as well. So he demands that Sampa should be reported to the police, saying he has been reporting to the PF president and conducting things on illegality. Same thing, Mia Zulu also reacts to the same. The level of lawlessness in this country is alarming. The original document is printed, and then Parliament just decided to use a forged document to suspend members because they did not want Zambians to know the truth. So we would be wrong for us to report the fraud to the police. The fraud in this case, that is Sampa, and the other people that conducted that. What do you call that? Convention at Mungoshi Conference Center earlier on in October 24th of October 2023. So that's the information so far. And then obviously the PF platform is also reacting to that. Says Edgar Lungu has been an office bearer of the Patriotic Front since 2002, says the Registrar of Societies. So this aligns, if you have listened to a voice note that, not even a voice note, that is actually a video where the late former president, Michael Sata, was saying Edgar Lungu was part of the people that actually formed PF and stuff. So him being on that list since 2002, that's very likely because if you follow that back, then you find that yes, Edgar Lungu is on that list if no changes has been made. And also, Emmanuel Mwambatiman said that the Law Association of Zambia must punish her for bringing dishonor to the profession. But since she has she no longer has moral or ethical standing to prompt a resignation, what should be done? So pretty much he calls to say, at this point, with what has happened, the Speaker of the National Assembly, she should actually resign even before she's fired, if that's even possible. We're yet to see, but I highly doubt she would resign from that position. We just wait and see how it plays out. By tomorrow, that's when she's supposed to respond, since the 24 hours runs until this time tomorrow, depending on what time they had submitted that letter. And then furthermore, before the day could change, this happened. This was posted by Emmanuel Mwambatu. A letter was released. So these are the details. Government transfers Chief Registrar of Societies. Minister of Home Affairs and Interior Security, Dickson Tembo, has transferred the Chief Registrar of Societies, Ms. Tandio P. Mpande. This follows a decision to release the current status of the list of office bearers of the Patriotic Front. The Patriotic Front obtained a High Court order granted by Judge Timothy Katenenkwa, compelling the Registrar of Societies to release details of the office bearers of the Patriotic Front. Below is a transfer letter signed and delivered at 12 hours today. She's expected to be fired after the procedure, he says. So the letter says, Ms. Tandiwe P. Mpande, Chief Registrar of Societies, staff, surrender yourself. Reference is made to the above subject matter. You, Ms. Tandiwe P. Mpande, Chief Registrar of Societies at Ministry of Home Affairs and Internal Security, be surrendered to the Public Service Management Division with immediate effect. On your arrival, you are advised to report yourself, to report to the Office of the Permanent Secretary, Public Service Management Division for further guidance. Be informed accordingly. Signed by the Permanent Secretary, Dickson Tembo, that's Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security. So, and MPs from the PF side react to the same. So this is Francis Robert Kapanga, that an MP says, if they could scheme to illegally take over the PF, how much are they scheming to loot national resources and assets? In a normal country, this must be worrisome, he says. So this is the letter that has been released to the Registrar of Societies, asking her to find herself the Public Service Division. And Emmanuel Mwamba says she's likely to be fired or transferred. We'll wait and see how it plays out, but that's the information so far, according to the court order, and we'll wait and see how the Speaker responds to this. Politics.
Yesu, inali osoba, nimtanda wa